Let's meet the starting lineup for Miami. At small forward, Kobe Bryant. At shooting guard, Stephen Curry. At the other guard position, Chris Smoove. At the other forward position, Michael Jordan. At center, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich. And now, the starting lineup for Atlanta.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Michael Jordan is out there with James. Then it's MP. Then there's Kobe. And it's Curry in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, they got the Magician. Shea is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Johnson. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Jordan passes to Smoove. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
MP against Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Magician's shot is good.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
Pass to Curry. Back to MP. A three. Pointer is right on target. MP's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting it.
Curry outside, and again, Miami with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Here's MP, following the basket by Trae Young. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the score by Miami. Can't stuff the alley-oop home. LeBron sets the screen for MP. Here's LeBron. Here's Smoove. Rebound by the Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Here's Curry with the three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Atlanta. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
You know, right now for Miami, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Knocks down the three ball.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Miami leading by 3. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now, here's MP. He's got 7. Basket good. MP's got 9 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And he makes good on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here's MP for 3. It's the three-point bomb. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami. Young passes to Johnson. Here's Tillman. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's on LeBron James.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
A different look for Miami. Wembanyama, he's checked in for James. Anthony comes in for Bryant. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's MP. 15 points in the game. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now, here is Young. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Johnson gets the bucket.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Atlanta trails by 8. Puts one up from 19. Count the basket. 12 points for him.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
The 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Wasted no time on that one. 27 points for MP.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, and I've got the story now on the activity for the Boston Celtics. They were searching for a spark plug, so they went out and got Russell Westbrook. The former MVP is still one of the best athletes in this league, but they also acquired Westbrook for his leadership. He's a guy young players still look up to.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. So it's Atlanta now, following the 3 by Miami.
Well, your goal there has to be to stop Young first, so that'll open up things for other people.
The 3 from MP. Tillman grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's the triple. Magician's shot is good. Magician's got 6.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
Here's Smoove. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Young. Following the score by Miami. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the...
Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Miami leading by 6. And a wide open look for Mynba. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Three-pointer. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now Young. He's coming off a 31-point game against Detroit.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Dalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Young. Atlanta trails by 12. Tillman passes to Bogdanovich to the inside. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Okongwu. Nothing on the board. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Johnson. And Trae Young subbed in for Shea. Good! Another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Young's shot is good.
Such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over it.
Atlanta trails by 16. 107 left to play in the first. MP looking around. Good! Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
And here's MP for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Young. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
The three from MP. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
A nice shot by Young.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Miami leading by a different look for Miami. Kobe's checked in front of Kumbo. Curry comes in for Edwards. And MP subbed in for Irving. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. MP is out there with Curry. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Bryant. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. Magician's shot is good.
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league, with his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Free throw good, MP. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
And good, he hits it again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Okongwu with the screen for Young. It's good from long range. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for Atlanta.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Smoove and the dunk by MP.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Bangs home the trifecta. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP against Young. Yet another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Trains the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
MP kicks to LeBron. LeBron is screen on Young. The drive connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Young, good.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
3 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Shea outside. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. And this team can got it. Another basket.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Again, what an avalanche!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
For 3, another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The shot's good from Smoove.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answer.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Young from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Young's got 39.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
MP from deep 3-point land. And again, Miami with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And stolen by LeBron. The 3 from MP. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively
from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
The shot's good from Smoove.
And really, as the three-pointer. Keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Tillman passes to Watkins. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Good, he hits again.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete. And another one.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Look out. They're a very different ball club with Westbrook coming to the team. And I mean that in the best possible way. Athleticism, presence, and a whole lot of offense. Big-time trade for them.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for Miami.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And Miami shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. We've got Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Jay. Then it's Magician. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Knocks it loose. Smoove passes to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Bounce pass Young. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Hawks shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. 5 to shoot. Pass the Magician. Buries the long-range jumper. Magician's got 14 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Curry wide open, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Different look for Miami. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for James. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Bryant. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Curry. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And here's Young from the arc. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
MP with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Edwards can't hit. Young against Wembanyama. From downtown, another three for Atlanta.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
And last season, Jalen Johnson, Stan, saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of two straight at home. But Trae connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The three. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Miami's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Hawks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, DA. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Shots good by Anthony.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Tillman passes to Watkins. Another three for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Magician's shot is good.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Johnson's got 8 points.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Edwards kicks to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass the Magician. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 22 points for Magician.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
To the middle, and Jordan throws it down.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Got to play now.
And so it's Atlanta with it. And here's Young. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here's Tillman. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Young. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense. GA really taking it to the opposition. MP against Young. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony.
Well, year after year, Young is one of the best when it comes to drawing fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
For 3, Edwards hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look,
good, another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Traps in the tray.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Johnson outside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Now, here's MP. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Three-pointer. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Back to Jordan. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Pass the Magician. Back to Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 18 points for him.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Okongwu. And here is Johnson. Here's the lob to the hoop. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Young. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass the Magician. Back to Young.
2 minutes.
Fires for three. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Back to Young. With the drive. And good! There's another.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And Okongwu slaps it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And here's Anthony for three. And another assist.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by Miami. Anthony's shot is off. Now Okongwu, he has 5. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And a wide open look for MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter. And so it's Miami holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Irving on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. Then it's Smith. Then it's Anthony. And it's Jordan in at the power forwards position. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Smoove.
Edwards got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Miami. Pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, that's Bogdanovic's main role on this team. Drill free.
Here's MP. No one near Edward, and another assist for him.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Here's Anthony. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
From the arc. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Edwards against Bogdanovic. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Off the inbound pass. And again, it's Atlanta. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can. And again, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights. And good that time. He's got 26.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender. Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Jacks up a 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
For the 3. It doesn't go for him.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And 3 from Jordan. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Jordan's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Miami. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovic. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that's cash. Bogdanovic is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
Smoove pass. Another possession. Another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
An incredible 28 assists for him, and he has splashed his name right in the middle of some totals of other legends, names like Stockton and Cousy.
And another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
Standing even with Kevin Porter's total of 29 from back in 1978.
Another possession, another assist.
I am just speechless here he has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
And it's just a mind-boggling number. 30 assists for him, and he has equaled the mark set by Scott Skiles back in 1990. 30 assists is more than most teams get in a game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Magician. Jay comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to...
And again, another assist.
There it is. Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist team.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
For so long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was the top of the history books. Still in shock it was toppled here tonight.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Smoove. And that one, good. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Young. And another one falls.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Smoove. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Young. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. There's the 3. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Magician's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Johnson. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at MP, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jay outside. Pass the Magician. To the wing on the left. He's feeling it. And again, it's Atlanta.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Smith with a screen on Young. The drop. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Young pass to Watkins. They get it back. Jay kicks to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Connects from three-point range. He's got 36.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Smith with a screen on Young. Jordan in the corner. And here's MP for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists here tonight. Atlanta calls timeout. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. MP against Young. Smoove. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Magician. Fires away from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan a screen on Young. The drive by out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Atlanta shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. There's 47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Great defense, and this is what many people are saying. Anthony Edwards may be the best two-way player in the league.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Watkins. Good on the triple. Magician's got 36.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Young with the ball. Pass to Magician. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
Welcome to the NBA Dunk Contest. Welcome to the NBA Dunk Contest. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, basketball fans. Let's meet the slam dunk participants. The big fans. The third contestant, Shaden Sharp. Next up, Scoot Henderson. The third participant, Satan Sharp. Keep it rolling. Scoop Anderson. And to the score. Fans, make sure to text the score.